What's up guys, I'm BlackOpsAmazing and welcome to another Black Ops 2 Zombies video. So today we're going to be talking about the new map Die Rise or something else. I'll be getting into that in just a second, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, at the end of the video, all I ask is that you leave a like. If you did enjoy it, that shows me that you guys are enjoying these videos and want even more. If we get past 50 likes, maybe even more, that would be super awesome. Click the subscribe button on screen now or just below the video. That will subscribe to my channel and keep you up to date with all my latest information. Okay, so let's get on with this. This is an official piece of information written by IGN. They have been over to Treyarch to play the new maps. They've played the new Zombies map and the new game mode Turned. And they've left us with this awesome article. So what I'm going to do is read it out, not word for word, but I'm going to pick out the key parts within this text. Again, if you want to go and check this out for yourself, I will leave the link to it in the description. So, Die Rise, the name may induce an eye roll, and I'm going to talk more about this in just a second because it is quite important, but the new Zombies map feels very different from the rest of Black Ops 2. Instead of relatively open spaces, Die Rise places you in a crumbling skyscraper. The map is much more claustrophobic than Green Run, consisting almost of entire tight hallways, many of which have holes in them, allowing zombies to attack you from above. You can use the elevator to move around, but doing so can be risky, and usually pieces of building break in such a way that you can leap between sections. But, just like Green Run, taking the time to learn the level will be paramount in Die Rise. Run around the corner too fast and you might fall to your death, and you'll need to save your precious resources to purchase access to new parts of the world. A ton of parts are scattered throughout the building, though my team and I actually never managed to find a workbench. Now, by saying my team and I actually mean IGN when they were playing Black Ops 2 Die Rise or whatever you want to call it. They never actually managed to find a workbench, so you know, maybe they're quite hard to find, maybe you don't get them as much as you did in Green Run. On top of the undead zombies, you also face a deadly new minion. They look similar to the goblin-like enemies that lash out of you from the fog in transit, and I think they actually mean the denizens. Only that they come out during specific waves this time, so it's not going into the fog, they just come at specific waves, similar to what the dogs did in other Call of Duty zombie games. And these new minions can also do short teleports around the environment. They go down really easily, but can pick off a survivor who strays off on their own with ease. Okay, so what can we tell from this source? Well, obviously we've got some new minions. I'm going to talk more about that in a second. Die Rise, it's much more claustrophobic. It's nowhere near as open as Green Run was, and I don't actually know how I feel about that, you know. I didn't really like Green Run, so maybe Die Rise is going to be better, you know. Sometimes I did actually compare this to Verrucht because that had very tight corridors. There are several ways to move around. Obviously you can go on foot, they say you can move around in an elevator, there may be a few other ways. Obviously they haven't explored every different way within this map. We're going to be having new buildables, but it seems from this article that it's going to be harder to find the workbenches, so instead of having loads of workbenches in every area, maybe this time it's just going to be one workbench and it's going to be harder to get to that, you know, and it's going to actually make people want to do, because in Green Run I felt, you know, it was just too easy to get this buildables. I knew where every part was, it wasn't hard to get, and there was a workbench right next to it, so maybe they've made it a bit harder this time by putting only one workbench in there. Now, they also mentioned these new minions. I'm so glad to not have the denizens back, you know, they weren't fun, they weren't scary in any way, it was just really annoying. So to have something new is really awesome. Now, they've actually made it sound like we're going to be having the Nova 6 crawlers back. And this time it looks like it's going to be more than a boss, you know. I'm not definitely saying it's going to be Nova 6 crawlers, because in other zombie games we never actually had them on a separate round. The only separate round like other minions we've had is monkeys and dogs. So like I said, they only come at specific waves, they do short teleports around the environment, which is what the Nova 6 crawlers did. And they've also put that they look similar to the green goblins or the denizens, and again, I'm not really sure if I could actually compare the two if they look the same, but it kind of sounds like a Nova 6 crawler. I'm not definitely saying it is. If you've never seen one, there's one on screen now. They are really awesome, and again, I guess you could say it's going to be quite easy to take them down because I think they would be on the earlier rounds. Okay, so I said I wanted to talk a bit more about this, and this was right at the beginning. So they put Die Rise, the name may induce an eye roll. But why is this important, you know? Why would this make us wonder what the map name is? We already know what this is. Well, the other day there was an update for Xbox. I definitely know it was for Xbox. I'm not 100% sure about the PlayStation 3. But if you go ahead and look at Transit, you can see that it says new, so that's just ready for the new map pack. But the important thing is, if you actually go onto leaderboards and scroll down, you can actually see it says Die Rise at the top, but just below it, it says Great Leap Forward. Now, if we go ahead and look at other maps, we can see at the bottom it says the name of the map. So For example, at the bottom it says the name of the map, Nuketown, and then just above it says Survival Nuketown, and then for Green Run at the bottom it says Green Run, which is the name of the map, and then just above it says Transit, which is the game mode, and then for Great Leap Forward it says Great Leap Forward, which again should be the name of the map, and then above it says Die Rise. So from this we're getting that the game mode is Die Rise. We've been getting the hint all along that the map's called Die Rise, but it looks like the game mode is going to be called Die Rise and the map's going to be called Great Leap Forward. So it looks like the game mode is going to be Die Rise. It's not going to be another Transit game mode. Now, from the description that we've heard from IGN, it sounds like this new Die Rise game mode, if it is going to be a game mode, like I said, I'm pretty sure it is, because this makes sense. You know, we've got the name of the map down the bottom, which is Great Leap Forward, and then the game mode at the top, like we do with on all the other maps. But basically what I'm trying to say is what's going to be the difference between this new Die Rise game mode and to the Transit game mode. You know, I'm not too sure. We've got transport on both of them. You know, we've got the bus on Green Run, we've got the elevators on Die Rise, if you want to actually say an elevator is part of the transport. I'm pretty sure that it is, you know. I'm not really sure what the difference is here. So that's all the information I really wanted to share with you. Also, if you go to the end of Green Run, you can actually see we've got the new turn game mode, and that definitely is on the map Diner. But if you want me to do a separate video about that, I will, because I've got even more information on it. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, hit that like button in the face. If we get it past 50 likes, that would be awesome. Subscribe to my channel if you want some more information on this new Revolution map pack. It's just one day until I get this map pack from the 28th of January if you're watching this video today. If not, then, you know, you're probably already playing this game mode, and hopefully it is awesome. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Check the links in the description for my Facebook and Twitter. Go ahead and like me on there. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Until next time, peace.